In a recent analysis, body language expert Dr. Carole Lieberman observed that Republican Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio projected confidence during the vice presidential debate, while Democratic Minnesota Governor Tim Walz seemed noticeably anxious, likening Vance to a captain of the ship. The debate highlighted the stark differences between the two candidates' visions for America's future. Vance displayed a calm demeanor and authoritative presence, while Walz appeared fidgety, though he gradually found his footing as the debate progressed. Dr. Lieberman noted, Vance's authenticity made him the most relatable and trustworthy candidate. You could sum it up in one word: authentic. His expansive hand gestures served to emphasize his points. Lieberman further characterized Vance as steady and reassuring, suggesting that he struck a balance between being firm yet approachable. You knew what to expect from him. Each time he spoke, he exuded confidence, fostering a sense of stability, she explained. In contrast, Walz's body language suggested anxiety, particularly in the early stages of the debate. He seemed all over the place, which created an impression of nervousness. His gestures did not align with his words, making him come across as overwhelming and unsettling, Lieberman noted. An awkward moment arose when Walz was pressed about his claim of being in Tiananmen Square during the 1989 protests. Despite previously stating he was in Hong Kong, reports indicate he didn't arrive in China until August that year. When confronted by CBS News moderator Margaret Brennan, Walz initially dodged the question before eventually admitting he had misspoke, humorously calling himself a knucklehead. Lieberman remarked he was overly defensive, circling around the truth rather than directly addressing it. If he had owned up to it sooner, he would have seemed more genuine. The importance of body language in debates cannot be overstated, as viewers often tune in and out and are swayed by visual cues. Despite being relatively new to the Senate, having served since January 2023, Vance appeared more seasoned than Walz, who previously served in Congress and is now governor. Walz came off as a political novice, as if he was still trying to find his footing. He frequently looked down, and while note-taking is common, he seemed frantic, as if he were trying to remember key points rather than engaging naturally, Lieberman commented. In contrast, Vance demonstrated the polished demeanor of a seasoned debater. His years of experience in college debates and his legal career clearly shone through. Authenticity negates the need for excessive rehearsal. When you're genuine, you simply express your thoughts. Conversely, Walz's attempts to cover his tracks suggested he had rehearsed extensively. Throughout the 90-minute debate, key issues were addressed, including the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, abortion policies, and economic records. The two candidates had several confrontations, leading to Vance's microphone being turned off at one point. Commentators largely agreed that Vance delivered a more refined performance, focusing on policy rather than personal attacks. After the debate, the candidates were seen shaking hands and engaging in conversation. Dr. Lieberman highlighted that Vance confidently articulated the Trump campaign's platform and appeared comfortable defending Republican policies. His attitude was one of readiness, like he was saying, "I'm prepared for this." He conveyed a genuine desire to improve America, which resonated naturally, she stated. Walz's strategy relied heavily on blaming Trump for various issues. As this tactic lost momentum, he appeared uncertain of his next move. His nervous demeanor, coupled with signs of dishonesty such as fidgeting, detracted from his performance. His body language often contradicted his statements, and those pleading looks at Vance did him no favors, Lieberman observed. The expert also noted instances of what she termed brain freeze moments from Walz, leading viewers to wonder if he would continue speaking. These moments were concerning, as they contributed to a growing sense of anxiety and irritation among viewers. In contrast, Vance's presence instilled calm and reassurance, which was evident even without the verbal content, Lieberman concluded.